Hello and welcome to another video where we taste what Mountain Dew has to offer in different countries. Kyle, what are we tasting today?
Today we have Mountain Dew Violet, which is a grape flavor that comes from Japan. And we have Mountain Dew Supernova, which is a raspberry lemon flavor that comes from Finland.
We tried the other one last time from New Zealand.
Yeah, that was passion fruit.
So we'll see, I guess, how all of it stacks up. Two contestants.
Dew contestants. We're going to try Violet first. The expiration date on this one is 2020, so fresh. And it's about 90 degrees outside right now, so it's a nice day for a cold, refreshing drink.
It's also a nice day for yard work, which you might hear people doing in the background.
I like the color on this. It smells nice too.
All right.
It's pretty smooth. It was very sparkly, like immediately in my throat.
It's a nice flavor.
It's not a very strong flavor. It's kind of light. It's not super like grape flavor, you know what I mean? It tastes more like
It doesn't taste like that American medicine-y grape flavor.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a thin flavor to me. Like it
It's-
feels like it's missing something.
Like it's more light and refreshing. It definitely tastes like it either doesn't have as much sugar
I was
or
gonna say,
it's a different kind of sugar.
It doesn't have an American amount of sugar.
Yeah, I was going to say it's sweet, but it's not like American sweet. It's hard to tell that this one is like a Mountain Dew flavor, you know? It
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
really
how
have that Dew taste.
I felt about the last one, was that it didn't taste like Mountain Dew, or like a Mountain Dew flavor to me. I feel the same way about this one. If you had done a blind taste test, I wouldn't say, oh, that's Mountain Dew.
This feels like
Finish this off.
almost like a high-end fruit drink that you would buy at like Whole Foods or something like that.
You're right that it is kind of like a premium flavor. That's what I feel. It doesn't taste like a cheap soda, like you said.
You can see that it is maybe 20 calories.
Yeah,
I'm not
20
sure.
kcals, which is something else.
Last time we found out about kilojoules. I think this is regular calories. I'm not sure.
20 calories for a soda is really low.
But that might explain kind of the more light sweetening
Yeah.
flavor. Maybe it's not actual sugar.
My verdict is good, but not great. I like it.
I would agree
I don't
with
love
that.
it.
I would drink it again, but it's not a drink that I would go to when I want to have soda.
Yeah.
Especially a grape soda.
But it's definitely fruity.
Yeah.
All right, next contender.
Mountain Dew Supernova raspberry lemon flavor from Finland. Supernova was a flavor, and they used the same logo in the United States for a while, but the flavor was strawberry, melon, and ginseng, which was in the Dew Cision or whatever, where they had Voltage, which won over this one and one other one. They kept the name and the logo for Finland, but changed the flavor and the color as well. I don't know if you guys saw the cap on the Supernova. It's got the Mountain Dew logo on it, the foreign one that spells it all out, and it's got a really interesting, like, ridged design. Smells really nice.
Wow. This pairs very nicely with the one that we just had. To me, it has a similar light, fruity flavor to it.
It is very light. It's not really out there. It's not super sweet. I think I like it more. I will say, when I smelled it, it's very pleasant, but almost really, like, the lemon is really overpowering in the smell, but I hardly taste it at all.
I can't read the ingredients at all, so I can't tell if there's any sugar in here or not, but my guess would be it's not real sugar. It tastes more like a little more like sweetener to me. I don't know if you
See, to me, it tastes the opposite. Like, I feel like this has more of a full sugary flavor. So I feel like this might be real sugar.
There is definitely like a candy, almost like Jolly Rancher type flavor.
And that's something that I'd say I've experienced with Mountain Dew before. They have flavors that have tasted like candy.
This
but I'm
one
not
tastes
surprised.
the most like a Mountain Dew of
It
the
does.
three we've had.
There is, to me, very little carbonation. I'm not sure if that has to do with it being in a bottle or not. Maybe if it were in a can, it'd be more carbonated, but I feel like there should be definitely more carbonation in this.
It is a great flavor, better than the other one. I like it a lot. If it were a permanent flavor in the United States, I wouldn't call it one of my favorites.
You immediately said it smells really good. To me, when I first brought it up to my nose, it smelled like dish soap.
That
And I
might
was
be
like,
the lemon
I was
scent.
like, I don't know if this is gonna be good. It doesn't taste like dish soap.
Yeah.
It tastes nice, but
Yeah, I do think it smells nice. I just think it tastes different than it smells, certainly.
I like it, but I don't love it.
Now, here's the real question. Which is better, in your opinion?
Between these two?
Yeah.
This one. Supernova. Neither of them taste American at all. You know, in terms of the carbonation and the sweetness. You know, Americans have a real strong sweet tooth, and this is not catering to that at all. But I like them.
They're
I will
very
say
different.
Grape flavor isn't one of my favorite flavors, although, like I said, that doesn't really taste like grape flavor. It's more of a natural grape.
I think both of them I wouldn't really seek out as something I would, oh, I see that, I'm going to buy it.
But
Because
if
I
it-
liked it the
yeah.
first time.
But if it was given to you, you would drink it.
Yeah. Flavor-wise, Supernova edges out Violet a little bit.
With the violet, I like the flavor, I think, a little bit more, but the light sweetening on it wasn't appealing to me. Whereas Supernova has more of a rich flavor, but it doesn't have as much carbonation. I felt like if it did have more carbonation, then it would be my favorite.
Yeah, both of them have pros and cons.
Based on what I've tasted here today, I'm going to give my vote to Violet. Just because the lack of carbonation on this is a real downside for me.
That's why you don't like Dr. Pepper, huh?
Exactly. I like the flavor of Dr. Pepper, but it never has enough carbonation for me.
How would you guys compare these to the one we tried last time?
I would choose Passion Fruit Frenzy over these two. Based on my memory, that is more in line with my association of a soda.
I think I would agree. I don't really remember what I thought of it, but I don't remember immediately feeling like, oh, this has cons to it, the way that both of these did.
Mm-hmm.
So probably that would be better, but I would have to retaste.
From what I remember is that it was a very strong, in-your-face flavor, whereas these are kind of light. I really like the Supernova flavor. Like you said, it's very fruity. It's kind of like almost floral in a way, whereas the passion fruit was very strong. But I do like the carbonation of it more, I'd say, than these. So for me, I'd have a hard time picking.
Now, the real question is, Kyle, as the one who's procured all these dews, are there any more dews left in the world that we have to try?
As far as I know, in terms of foreign ones, no.
Okay. So it's really in Mountain Dew's court right now.